let's, let's watch the future of the U.S. Army.
The U.S. military has launched a new school to train American armed forces in how to counter the emerging threat of drones, or what it calls unmanned aircraft systems, or UAS. The first academy of its kind, the Joint Counter Small Unmanned Aircraft Systems University, or JCU, will train about 1,000 troops a year.
Warfare is changing very fast. This threat right here, this current threat with respect to UAS, it's the pace of your phone changing.
Holy shit.
This footage is from a
Holy
Ukrainian
shit.
drone attack carried out against Russian forces. And this video is from a Hamas drone attack in November carried out against Israeli forces in Gaza. The proliferation of small, cheap, commercially available drones is transforming modern warfare, and this has not been lost on the Pentagon.
That is fucking crazy.
Colonel Mosef Sauda is the director of the JCU.
The pace of the need is outgrowing capacity right now. So we're trying to train as many people as possible and trying to grow as fast as possible to fit that need.
Was he gonna take a selfie?
Students at Fort Sill are training on weapon systems to counter small unmanned aircraft.
All right, so
Wait, so you're telling me you're shooting a moving target from?
What we have in front of us
Let's
here
see.
is
Let's
what's
see.
known as the smart shooter. What the name implies is what it does. All right, so the smart shooter itself is a smart optic that is placed onto the M4 weapon system to allow the soldier a better opportunity to engage small UAS threats.
Okay, now I'm picturing like that kill streak scope from Call of Duty that aims all. Oh, that scope is so sick. Oh my god. That shit is real now.
Very close.
Smart shooter training does involve drones, but
That shit should not be allowed in the HUD.
Instead, they shoot at balloons dangling below the drones on a string. The JCU said balloons are more cost-effective, and, thanks to the high winds in Oklahoma, a harder target to hit.
Nah, fuck that. Destroy some drones.
Flip it into operation the way they do for any other situation. From that point there, you would look through the optic, which would acquire the target for you, at which case the soldier would pull the trigger, and the rest of it is done by the weapon system.
Nigga, what? It's legitly a video game now. Before shooting was a skill. Now it's as easy as just.
From that point
Oh
there,
man.
you would look through the optic.
Right, it's as easy as just this.
Which would acquire the target for you, at which case the soldier would pull the trigger, and the rest of it is done by the weapon system.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? There's no more skill in shooting a weapon or. This is terrifying.
The students are also learning how to use a.
Give this shit 5 more years. Hood niggas are gonna have it. The hood's gonna be on fire.
Another handheld
Oh
system,
my god.
the Drone Buster.
Whereas the smart shooter utilizes.
What the fuck is a drone bus? Bro. What kind of kill zone shit is this?
5.56 round. This is known as an electronic attack system. So the soldier is taking this here and they're pointing in the general direction of the target that they see. And then the soldier placed in operation utilize various jamming means to interdict that target.
What the fuck was it? This is a video game. This shit is crazy.
Operation utilize various jamming means to interdict that target.
The JCU.
We can't even use drones anymore.
Systems, and others like them are already in the hands of U.S. forces around the world.
It's not just the Air Force anymore that is using unmanned aerial vehicles or drones. It is also ground forces at every echelon have different types of drones.
Well, you should have at least two guys in every squad that specialize in drone usage. Like at least one, because that would be crazy. Fuck, but oof. Oh.
As well as targeting and sometimes strike capabilities.
Before the JCU was created, soldiers who trained on anti-drone weapon systems did so within their own branches.
The Joint Counter-UAS University, the intent here is to standardize and centralize the training so that we can all have interoperability as we work together and integrate the system successfully.
Wait, so everyone was just really fragmented, so now you're just bringing everything together pretty much.
with respect to the threat.
Training typically lasts between 1 to 3 weeks.
Damn.
Students are selected by their commanders, but some volunteer to attend.
As far as branches of military coming through the JCU, we are seeing service members from all branches. We also train federal agencies as well as allied and partner nations.
In the years following the September 11th attacks, the U.S. deployed
Damn.
large, sophisticated, expensive drones for surveillance and strikes
Too big.
in Iraq and Afghanistan.
You can see that thing from the
The
sky.
first time commercial drones were used in a conflict was in
Yo, I remember seeing videos of Iraqis legitly just running because they could hear the drone coming. That thing was not stealthy at all. You guys are liars.
Iraq when ISIS deployed the technology in the battle for Mosul.
ISIS began to modify
Oh,
small
shit.
quadcopters and use them to
That's
attack
early.
Iraqi and U.S. forces. And this presented an unprecedented challenge.
In recent years, civilian drones modified with explosives
Wait, say that one more
in
time.
the battle for drones were used in a conflict was in Iraq when ISIS deployed the technology in the battle for Mosul.
ISIS began to modify small quadcopters and use them to attack Iraqi and U.S. forces. And this presented an unprecedented challenge.
In recent years,
That is crazy. What the hell was that drone even made of?
Quadcopters and use them to
It's legitly a quadcopter with with another scope, maybe. It's just a can of. It's an open can. Oh my god, these
attack
guys are
Iraqi
crazy.
and U.S. forces. And this presented an unprecedented challenge.
in recent years, civilian
Okay, so before these guys were using drones in the Ukraine war, they were during the Iraq war, they were getting bombed with drones. That's why this shit took forever too. Cause these guys are fighting a guerrilla battle. This is not your land. You're coming into it and you don't know the terrain. These guys have grew up on the terrain and they are fucking you up with 13-year-olds and drones. Oh, that is wild.
explosives have become a growing menace for troops in Syria, Gaza, and Ukraine.
Drones are fundamentally changing the way that militaries fight. They are allowing different states to perform missions that previously were too expensive, having
What? You think the military is the only one using it? Come to my hood. Watch what happens with the drones. Oh my, yo, the drones in this city are crazy. Hood niggas are using drones to cash their ops at gas stations, at shisha bars. It's wild out here.
The cheap, for example.
Many of the small drones
It's not just for the battlefield anymore.
Ukraine come from one Chinese company, DJI. DJI drones aren't made to fire weapons, but they can be easily modified to carry a grenade or other small explosive. Last year, DJI said it would stop selling its drones to Ukraine and Russia because the technology was not intended to be used for military activities.
In Ukraine, you've seen just an explosion of commercial and do-it-yourself drones on a level that has never been seen before. Both
Yeah,
parties
because of the
are
internet and
working at
TikTok.
all echelons. The Ukrainians were the first movers here, and you've seen them move into first-person view drones. These
Oh,
fast
that's what it
quadcopters
was
that
now.
come
Before that, it was the drones without the cameras. Makes sense.
and crash into their target.
Students at Fort Sill are also training for an emerging threat, drone swarms. The term refers to a network of multiple unmanned aerial flying platforms integrated together by a single system.
We have the ability to replicate drone swarms here. And this is very important because as a student, you'll have a realistic appraisal of the difficulties that these different platforms present. But
How much would it actually cost to replicate a drone swarm like on a fast food worker's salary? I think you just probably need any cheap computer from Best Buy and a couple of cheap drones, maybe, and maybe ChatGPT. Who knows?
but also you'll have an understanding of the capabilities of what you're utilizing to neutralize that threat.
Given how rapidly drone
I want to see a giant Goku in the sky throwing a Kamehameha at the enemy, and they are standing there saying, "What the fuck is that?" No, a dragon fist. Goku throwing a dragon fist in the sky with drones would be amazing, and oh shit, warfare would change forever.
technology is developing, the Pentagon believes there's no single weapon system.
Our drone swarm versus your drone swarm. Let's go.
You're really in a cost competition because so many of the drones are very new today that you don't want to be firing something that is much more expensive to intercept and destroy them.
There is no silver bullet when it comes to counter UAS. So there is no one system that is most effective. Commanders have to.
What now? You're the UAS? This is like Halo Reach or Halo. Oh my god, this is like Halo, that TV series that flopped a couple of years back. Not that Netflix bullshit.
To determine based off of planning factors which system is best to be used.
This is like Killzone when the Hellgas were still on Earth and they were fighting. Oh my god, that would be.
Against the threat. And so what we want to do is make sure we use a layered approach using multiple systems, planning against that in different environments. Don't look for one way out. You want to create multiple dilemmas, which then makes it difficult for the adversary to develop means to defeat what you're putting together.
Okay, so just get more drones. More drones, more drones, more drones.
Infinis.